Fusion rifles are getting a buff in Season of the Chosen, given that fusion rifles aren't currently being used as much compared to shotguns. So today I'm going to have a look at the incoming buff to fusion rifles, as well as some of the best fusion rifles for Season of the Chosen. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. So Bungie updated us last week on the news of the buff to fusion rifles, and they said the following. So fusion rifle usage is very low and they feel like an unreliable choice in Crucible compared to shotguns. So what they're going to do is increase the fusion rifle damage fall off start distance based on the range stats. That's going to be 6% with 0 range and 16% with 100 range. They're also going to reduce camera movement from firing a fusion rifle by 9.5%. So bearing in mind those buffs, let's check out some of the best fusion rifles in the game right now, and I am going to go through a mixture of exotics and legendary fusion rifles, plus how to get them. It's also worth bearing in mind that we're likely to get some fusion rifles in the loot pool for next season given the buff. So first of all, we've got Hollow Words, and Hollow Words is a legendary fusion rifle. It deals arc damage and sits in the energy slot. Originally introduced in Season 11, and it's going to be with us until Season 15. So the curated role for this one comes with Unrelenting, where rapidly defeating targets triggers health regeneration, where Guardians and powerful combatants count for more than one kill. It also comes with Feeding Frenzy, where each rapid kill progressively increases the reload speed for a short time. So for PvE, I would say you want to look out for something like Surrounded and Feeding Frenzy, or maybe even Lead from Gold. And for PvP, Killing Wind and Vorpal Weapon would be really good. So to get this one, it is a random drop from activities and currently in the world loot pool. Next up, we've got Telesto, and Telesto is an exotic energy fusion rifle. Got a couple of interesting perks here. So we've got Unplanned Reprieve. So fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed void blast. And also Harbinger's Pulse. So multi-kills with this weapon immediately reload your equipped kinetic and energy weapons from reserves. So really useful this one, and Telesto has probably been the bane of Bungie's life. Causes so many bugs, but putting those bugs aside, it is a really effective fusion rifle. So to get this one, you can pick it up from Zur when he sells it, or you can get it from random exotic engrams. Next up, we got Coriolis Force. And Coriolis Force is a legendary energy fusion rifle. It's an aggressive frame, meaning it's got high damage and a moderate charge time, and it fires a horizontal volley. So the curated role comes with Rangefinder for that increase in range, and Killing Wind, where final blows increase mobility, range and handling for a short duration. For PvP, Under Pressure and Eye of the Storm would be really good, and for PvE, Feeding Frenzy and Thresh would be a good one to look out for. So to get this weapon, you do have to run through the selectable Empire hunts from Variks, and to unlock these you have to complete the post-campaign missions. Then you'll see 3 Empire hunts selectable at Variks. The Technocrat Empire hunt gives you a targeted way to farm Coriolis Force. You can also get this weapon by killing high-value targets around Europa, as they have a chance to drop a weapon or armour when you kill them. So look out for the wind and the snow picking up when you're on Europa, and keep an eye on the bottom left-hand side of the screen so you get that high-value target notification. So killing the roaming world boss and some nice loot will drop for you, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be Coriolis Force. However, if you want to remove that randomness from the process, then I'd recommend going through the Empire hunt and killing the Technocrat, and that is going to be the best bet for you. Next up, we've got Merciless, and Merciless is an exotic energy fusion rifle. So again, some interesting perks. We've got Conserve Momentum, so non-lethal hits with projectiles make the weapon charge faster until its wielder gets a kill. And we've got Impetus 2, so reloading immediately after a kill increases weapon damage for a short time. So it's fast with a 900 charge time and gets faster with kills. So Bungie also updated us last week with a fix for Merciless, saying they are going to fix an issue that prevented Merciless from increasing its charge rate on non-lethal hits. So basically, Conserve Momentum has been broken for some time, and given this is being fixed, then I would definitely look out for Merciless next season. To get this one, you can pick it up from Zur when he sells it, or you can get it from random exotic engrams. Next up, we've got Glacioclasm, and Glacioclasm is a legendary energy fusion rifle that delivers void damage. So it's a high impact frame, meaning it's slow firing and high damage, and this weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sights. So the curated role comes with high impact reserves and ambitious assassin, plus enhanced battery and chambered compensator. For PvP, killing wind and unrelenting would be really good, whereas ambitious assassin and demolitionist would be really good for PvE. So you can't get Glacioclasm in the game at the moment. It was a reward from the recent Dawning event, so that would have been over the holiday period from December to January, and it will likely be coming back in the Dawning 2021. So hopefully you took part in that event and you have a Glacioclasm somewhere in your vault. Otherwise you're just going to have to pick up another fusion rifle. But Glacioclasm, really good if you do have it, and people were comparing it to Erentil, and that just goes to show how good Glacioclasm really is. So finally today we've got the pick of the bunch, and it's Bastion, and Bastion is an exotic kinetic fusion rifle. It's good fun, and it's unique, and it's a good choice in PvP too. It's got hammer forged rifling, liquid coils and composite stock as the standard perks, but then it's also got Saint's Fist, so you charge to fire 3 spreads of kinetic slugs, and you got breakthrough, so a portion of this weapon's damage bypasses elemental shields. So Saint's Fists allows this weapon to shoot 3 slugs of multiple bullets. They're pretty strong and can stop supers in their tracks in PvP. However, this doesn't do precision damage. In PvE it's good, but there are other exotic kinetic weapons that would probably be a better choice, although if you're just looking at fusion rifles, this one is really good. In PvP it's really strong, but it's got a decent delay on it, so you're going to have to use good timing. So from this list, I definitely think Bastion, Merciless and Coriolis Force are worth getting. Telesto is kind of a meme weapon at this point. It's okay, it's caused so many bugs for Bungie in the past, it's just funny. I think the bug fix for Merciless is going to see this one rise up the charts, and Bastion is already a great choice in PvP, and it will be interesting to see the effect of the fusion rifle buff for Bastion. I fully expect some new fusion rifles to be added to the game next season, as we are getting 25 new and revised weapons. Maybe Erentil's going to come back, I don't know, would people be angry about that? I'm not so sure about that one, as it's a fairly recent weapon, but we could see some new Cabal themed fusion rifles coming to Destiny 2 with that Cabal focus for Season of the Chosen. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of fusion rifles at the moment, and if you're likely to pick them up for next season, and how do you think they compare to shotguns. Well, that is it for this guide on the best fusion rifles for Season of the Chosen, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.